It's the holidays, and some of us are sad, and that's okay. And it's still the holidays. And a lot of people are happy and joyful, and some of us are really struggling trying to find joy or to feel joy. That's okay. I want you to acknowledge whatever it is you're feeling because it's really important that you don't shove that down. Feelings are energy and in motion. Feelings are emotion. And that doesn't mean that's who you are. And it doesn't mean how you have to feel. That's exactly how you have to feel for the next 6 weeks as we move through the holidays. What it means is right now, you are experiencing some energy of an emotion that is heavy or sad or depressed or grief inducing. I mean, maybe you just really miss your mom, you know, or your brother or someone or your marriage. How about that? Or the house you just sold. We can miss a lot of things and we can grieve over those, especially at holiday time, especially when we're used to being a certain place for the holidays or with a certain person for the holidays or in a certain state or vacation, whatever it is. Everything has changed in my life in the last 2 years in such a powerful way. And I walked into a mall yesterday where my family used to go celebrate the holidays. And I was overcome with so much grief, I could hardly breathe. I didn't expect that at all. Not one, no part of me would have imagined that I would have experienced a suffocating grief gathering in my chest, making it hard for me to breathe. All I did was I went to a place to return some pants. And I walked into that mall and I was overcome with impressions and memories and sounds and lights and all of this part of how my family and I used to celebrate Christmas. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, I got to get out of here. I was just like, I've got to get out of here. And then I went, wait a minute, this is energy. You need to run this energy, is what you need to do. So I decided instead of turning and running out of the mall, which is what I felt like doing, I would just take a little stroll down one part of the mall and see how I felt. And as I started moving with the intention of processing that sadness and that grief, I was able to feel it move through me. It was kind of, first I thought I was going to throw up, and then I felt like I couldn't breathe, and then it was stuck in my throat. I mean, it was moving itself through my body. And at least my legs were moving and I was completely silent. I was by myself. And as I started walking past storefronts that my places my mom used to love to buy presents for her grandkids and things like that, I got a little smile on my face. I was like, oh, I can remember mom and dad being so excited to go in there and buy presents for their grandchildren. And then as I moved along a little bit, I could see my dad pushing the stroller. Now my kids are 34 and 36. And I have memories of my dad pushing the stroller so my mom and I could go look at clothes. And my dad would watch after the kids when they were little. And then I walked past a restaurant that we loved to go into, and the energy started shifting, alchemizing from this suffocating sadness, that metal energy in my lungs. It started alchemizing. I really wanted to have love. I wanted it to be love. And I realized that the pain, the depth of the pain was due to the depth of my love for those people who are not here anymore. Not in this dimension anyway. So as I walked through the mall and did a whole lap and came back, by the time I left, I had so much gratitude. The energy of gratitude literally filled my body. Now, you can't be grief filled and gratitude filled at the same time. And I still very much grieve the loss of my mother, my father, my husband, my brother, all of these people that I've lost recently. And I had gratitude for the amount of love and beautiful memories that I shared with my family members in that one particular place. And I'm so grateful I didn't turn around and run out of there. I am so happy that I made myself walk through that pain, that I made myself acknowledge it, identify what it was, and then say, I don't choose to stay feeling like this. I choose to transform this or alchemize it? And it all comes from love. So what if I alchemize this into love and gratitude? And each step I took in each storefront I passed, in each restaurant that I saw, I was able to have a lovely memory of when they were alive. And if I hadn't loved them so much then, it wouldn't hurt so much now. So I'm learning how to alchemize a lot of this grief into love so that I can have the memory of them without that strong punch of grief. I lost my brother in 1978. That was a long time ago. And what I know about that is that time heals in many ways that I didn't expect it to. And when I have thoughts of my brother now, they are truly of gratitude that I got to have a brother for 21 years. And it's not such a strong sense of loss, as much as it is an acknowledgement of a love that I had and a brother that I got to have growing up. So if it hurts bad now and it's fresh and it's new, that's to be expected. And it doesn't have to control your life. You can choose to acknowledge those emotions, be with them, and let the energy run its course through you. And the more energetic tools you can use to transform or alchemize that energy, the sooner it will move through your body and allow you to come back to some, to regulate your nervous system for one thing. That feels really good. And then to get really in the present moment, centered and grounded in the present moment and focused so that you can kind of have your brain function back. Because when we're overcome by grief and emotions like that, my brain doesn't work very well. Yeah, I've learned how to work through that, and it is my hope that you can too. I'm Connie Keene with Quantum Energy Infusion, where everything is energy.